You can't handle the truth.
Hello everybody, my name is Ifan Yoban. This is 360 Degree Mastery. This is a channel where we teach you personal effectiveness, self-mastery, and how to create, grow, and manage your wealth. Do you sometimes get tired of your job? Are there days when everything seems so boring and monotonous, where the process seems so heavy and it's like a punishment to you? I used to have those days when I was working in financial services. There were days when I felt so overwhelmed by my job that I would just go into a corner. Sometimes I would go into the men's bathroom and just sit there for hours, hoping and praying that by the time I get back to my desk, the work would have been magically done. But of course, that never happened. Even after I left financial services and I started working on my own, I built my own company. I was the CEO of the company. I was working in my own office on my own premises, and I was doing something I loved. But there were still days when I would wake up in the morning and I would feel as if I should not go in for work that day. I should just stay back home and lie in bed. There are days like that. Everybody has days like that. But let me go ahead and share with you some things that I employed back in my banking days that helped me get through those days where everything seemed so heavy and, it seemed so impossible for me to get through the day. So pay attention. If you're watching this channel right now, you're watching this clip and you are a paid employee, you have a job, you're not really enjoying your job, let me tell you how you can get the best out of your job. 5 tips. Tip number 1 is for you to remind yourself that what you are doing is temporary. You see, when you do not see an end to something, then that thing seems to stretch on forever, and it seems to, to be so heavy and so long and so full of drudgery. Don't have that mindset. Remind yourself always that what you are doing is temporary. This is not your final stop. This is not the end of your career. I used to tell my downlines back then that this thing that you are doing, this job that you hate so much that you're complaining about, a time is going to come when you're going to look back and you're going to miss this job. You're going to miss this thing that you are doing. So remind yourself that this job is temporary. What I'm doing right now is temporary. This stress I'm going through right now is temporary, and it will perk you up. It will, gladden your mind. It will liven you up, and you will not see the work as being so full of drudgery and being so monotonous. The second thing you need to do is you need to try and keep a work journal. Try and keep a work journal. Have a notebook or something close to you. When you learn something, you write it down. When you interact with somebody that is doing a different process from yours, try and ask a few questions and write down the answers. Trust me, when you go back and you look through that journal later, the information that you would have gathered will be invaluable for you where you are going in front. So try and keep a work journal where you write down things you learn about other processes, about other departments, about your clients. It is an invaluable way to gain experience, to gather information, and to improve yourself, to add value to yourself. The third thing that you should try and do is to build relationships. I've said before on this channel so many times, everything in life is relationships. Try and build sound relationships at work. If you can do that, then that job you are doing will not seem to be so stressful, because the people that you are working with will see you not just as a colleague, but they'll see you as a friend. They'll see you as family. They'll be willing to help you to achieve your goals if you too are willing to help them to achieve their goals. Build sound relationships. If you want to succeed at work or at business or anything, build sound, solid, strong relationships. The fourth thing that you should try and do if you want to get the best out of your job is to begin early and take breaks. I always advocate getting to work early, starting early. When you get in the morning, you outline the processes, the things you want to achieve for the day, and start early. And also, you build in breaks into your job. Maybe after every hour or after every hour and a half, you take a short break, a 5-10 minute break. Go outside, walk around, enjoy some fresh air. You will come back energized. You will come back revitalized, and you'll be able to give the best to that job. It will show in your productivity, and the people for whom you work will be very, very impressed. So the fifth thing that you should try and do to get the best out of your job is to gamify your work. Try and gamify your work. Try and set little challenges for yourself. If I did this thing in 5 minutes yesterday, let me see if I can do it in 3 minutes today. If it took me an hour to complete 10 pages, maybe I can complete 20 pages or 15 pages in the same time. That, those things, those little games that you play with yourself, those little challenges that you issue yourself makes the work exciting. It breaks down the monotony of the work and makes you feel like you are on an adventure. So try and gamify what you do. It doesn't matter what you do. You can actually gamify it. You can get the best out of it. You will enjoy yourself, and it will show in the results you are getting. So those are 5 tips that will help you get the best out of your job. In fact, let me go ahead and give you a bonus tip, a 6th tip. Try and be friends with your boss. Treat your boss nice. You will get the best out of your boss. Trust me, anywhere I have ever worked, if the boss is happy with me, my supervisor, my manager, my employer, if he's happy with me, I always enjoy working there. So whatever it is that your boss likes, you try and do that. Find out a little bit about your boss, what they like, what they enjoy, and try and do that. Get close to them. If your boss is happy with you, you will enjoy the work that you do. You will enjoy that employment. In fact, they will be sad to see you go. And you yourself, you'll be sad to leave that place. How do you see this video? If this video was helpful at all, please go ahead and click like, share this video with somebody who needs it, subscribe to my channel, please, and please continue to observe the safety protocols. My name is Ifeanyi Oban. This is 360 Degree Mastery. I will see you next week with more tips and more information on how you can live a better, happier, and more successful, more productive life with peace of mind. Namaste.